Can you hear all of them? I hear all of them. Pour the season on the coals. All good children get sweet rolls. More questions? No more questions! Is it the season of blossoms yet? That was always my favorite. All my ideas gone. They poured them out, and now I'm an empty bottle. So empty. Sometimes everything is right again. Usually not. But so many, many questions. I won't answer them unless... Do you smell flowers? Flowers, cowers, showers.
Nocthral's mentioned an elixir, didn't he? If you can find one, maybe it'll calm him down.
Taste of spring rains hand in a bottle. Pour and pour on.
There's meaning in Elijah's babble. Perhaps he's trying to describe whatever visions plague him. The elixir Nocthral's mentioned. It sounded like he used it whenever he came to interrogate the old man. He mentioned spring. Could the elixir be related to a season? And he said something about pouring it on coals. There are braziers right beside him. Look around for Elijah's elixir. I imagine the overseers would keep it close by in case they needed to talk to him. Something in a bottle related to spring. That's my guess.
That smells like rendered okram fat. I like it, but it might kill the old seer.
My mind grows still, free of those awful visions. I do not know you, stranger, but I thank you. And the others I hear. The elixir grants me only a few moments of clarity, so speak swiftly. What do you ask of me? That vile creation. Nocthral's was just here asking about it. The Riven Cataclysm is my burden, my punishment, my greatest sorrow. I did not realize the purpose my designs would be turned to. Why do you seek it? Yes, I believe you speak true. Destroying it would be good. You can get to the Cataclysm by going to Annihilarch's summit. Nocthral speaks freely in my presence. He thinks me mad, that I hear nothing. Well, I am mad, and blind, but I'm not deaf. The Anchorite? No, I've not heard that word. But I sense my work. She wears my mask, doesn't she? I crafted that cursed item. It suppresses memories, both the wearers and those who knew the wearer. Everyone forgets. Speak quickly, stranger. I cannot tell you who I made the mask for or why. The enchantment I devised does not simply abolish the wearer's memories. It erases the wearer from the memory of anyone who knew her. Whoever she was, that person is forgotten. Of course not. The mask hides who she was, not who she is now. Think twice before you seek to unbind the mask from your friend. That curse was most likely put in place for her own protection. Long ago, I was a moth priest. I read from the Elder Scrolls and paid for the knowledge I gained with my sight. But while Morcar was still Emperor, I was abducted by the servants of Mehrunes Dagon. They brought me to the Deadlands. Dagon's servants broke me, drove me mad with torment and illusions until I no longer knew what was real and what was nightmare. The Cataclysm design is but one product of my delirium, and by far the worst, I fear. There is no escape for me. Madness is my prison, much more so than this cell. The elixir never lasts very long. Better to leave me here. If you take me away, Dagon's servants will know we talked. They will be warned.
You seem like a kindly old owl. I wish I could help you.
A kindly old owl. I remember a young girl called me that once. I have something for you.
Something for me? What is it?
This amulet. I've been saving it for so long. For you, I think. Now go. My mind. Kind, white, blind. It fills with a storm.
A sewer on the east wall. That's our exit, Master. We should hurry and return to Wretched Spire.
Goodbye, old owl. Let's meet back at Wretched Spire. He remembered my mask and this amulet, but he didn't remember me. I hoped Elagian would be able to tell me who I am or how I knew him. It's disappointing. But at least he sort of explained my mask, and he told us where to find the Riven Cataclysm. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this amulet, though.
Does the mortal like what they see? So does Olasella. Go find some place secluded and wait for me. I'll be along momentarily. I promise.
Always a good attack.
Interesting. You appear to have survived Dagon's worst prison and suffered little to no damage. And your demeanor suggests that you succeeded in your mission, though the anchorite seems distressed. Tell me, what happened in the Blood Pit? I know Annihilarch Summit, a high peak in the Sever, inhospitable to mortals, and Dremora for that matter. Few go there. It would be a perfect place to hide the Riven Cataclysm. But what's wrong with the anchorite? Did Elagian recognize her? Did he know? The Cataclysm and the mask. This Elagian is clever indeed. I am more determined than ever to examine the Riven Cataclysm in detail. We must also keep the Waking Flame from misusing it, of course. Patience, mortal. You have done well. Take pride in your accomplishments and accept this minor token of my appreciation. With Rincaius, Arox, and the Anchorite at our side, we may yet complete both our missions. Prepare yourself. We move out shortly. Look at us, little mortal. forced to accept the word of a blind old seer, imprisoned and driven mad in Mehrunes Dagon's blood pit. If Elegion is to be believed, we'll find Sister Saldina and the Riven Cataclysm at the summit. I have heard of the location. A barren peak scoured by winds that flay flesh from bone. A good place to build a secret retreat, provided the walls can withstand the constant winds. Sister Saldina has taken great care to hide the Riven Cataclysm. Always. With Rincaius and his blade bearers beside us, we will fight our way to the Riven Cataclysm. When I have seen what I need to, you can destroy the device. Meet us at the base of Annihilarch summit, provided you want to be part of this. Grab the Daedrat and prepare yourself. The dangers of Annihilarch summit are enough to make even a Dremora pause. I assume we'll have to deal with both Nokfrost's forces and the Order of the Waking Flame along the way. That seems unlikely. If Saldina already had such an army, she would deploy it at once. Remember, she is eager to conquer Fargrave and earn Prince Dagon's favor. Still, I do not think we have much time before that changes. Possibly. But each time we delay the Waking Flame, we make it less likely that Elegion's mad vision becomes a reality. Although it might have been for the best if you had removed Elegion while you were in the Blood Pit. If Elegion can create something as powerful as the Riven Cataclysm or as subtle as the Anchorite's mask, what else might he devise? One never knows how a talent such as that might prove useful.
Let us go, Master.
I'll meet you at Annihilarch summit, but we should be careful. I expect that both Sister Saldina and Nokfrost may be there.
Tell me that we will find Nokfrost at Annihilarch summit, Master. Oh, he has so much to answer for. If you smash him to the ground so I may reach him, I will gnaw his face off! No. Nokfrost is no mage. He must have found some relic or forgotten curse to transform me into this Daedrat body. And he must have caught me off guard. Otherwise, I would have destroyed him the moment he struck at me. You dare insinuate? The Master meant no offense. They're just a stupid mortal. Nokfrost never dared display a hint of disloyalty, let alone challenge me for my place as Prince Dagon's champion. I would have crushed him into a paste. Can we go now? Yes, Master. To the base of Annihilarch summit, Master. Nokfrost must pay for this insult he has forced upon me. Practically smell Nokfrost. Hurry, Master. We can catch him.
As we ascend the summit, know that I can protect you from the worst of the lightning and the wind shears, provided you do not stray too far from my side. As for any other threats, you will need to deal with those of your own accord. The dangers of the Deadlands are numerous, mortal. Have you not determined that by now? Arkanaz Novkroz will have his minions out in force. He may have been ordered to assist Sister Seldina, but he will look for every opportunity to displace her. You try to interpret Daedric actions through mortal understanding. I have seen the mortals of Wretched Spire do the same thing. It leads to all sorts of trouble. Novkroz will seek to discredit and undermine Seldina even as he works to assist her.
Good, we're all here. You and Rinkaius will lead the assault, Mortal. Unlike others of Mike, I have no particular interest in open battle. I leave the assault on the summit to you and Rinkaius. The Anchorite, the Bladebearer rearguard, and I will catch up once you locate the Riven Cataclysm. In addition to the harsh conditions and the destructive wind, I expect you will face Daedra loyal to Valkanaz Nokthras. Perhaps mortals devoted to the Dagon cult. Surely neither Nokthras nor Sister Seldina would leave the Riven Cataclysm unguarded. Given what we've seen of their interactions thus far, I'd say neither of them tells the other any more than necessary. Perhaps we can use that at some point. Widen the rift that already exists between them. Now hurry. We will see you at the summit.
Kinri Rinkaius is one of our clan's finest blades, mortal. Do not step between his edge and our foes. I will follow the orders King Rinkaius issues, mortal. I fail to see why this is a concern for you. Is there some benefit mortals derive from casual queries? Curious. I have heard that mortals ask questions even when they know the answer. Rinkaius will be with you. That is enough.
Using the natural defenses of this place to protect them.
I hope you're watching.
Probably Novkroz's idea.
Above this peak, nothing troubled my true form. Knockfrost came this way! A passage! Knockfrost went this way! In here! Hurry!